Ah, Guilty Gear. A game series I know absolutely nothing about and have never played. Which is why I decided to try out the Strive beta when it worked. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Beautiful, beautiful art in game. The animation looks and feels so smooth. Anime games just haven't really been my thing since I'm not a huge fan of the art style of many of these games, but Strive's art style just looks so good and appealing to me. Okay, now let's talk gameplay. Yeah, it's good, I was hooked. You're not gonna see any high level play or just good play in general out of me, but I was still having fun essentially going unga bunga and having my ass handed to me. I'm not much of a lab monster, so really I was just playing blind with these characters, except for Kai, who I did practice with a bit. Not sure who to main really, as I like Kai's look and feel, but I just feel like he's a bit too reliant on fireballs, which isn't exactly my style. And I also love how Chip Skylark looks and plays. Part of the reason I don't like anime games is the art style. Especially with the women, because they tend to be too cutesy or too horny. Alright, now let's talk about some gripes. I don't know if this was a me issue or on the game side, but the connection was pretty unstable at times, giving me constant disconnects. This is the only game that's been doing this to me, but the actual netplay itself is really good, which goes to show what good rollback can do, but disconnections out of nowhere tended to happen quite a bit. Another gripe for me would be the lobby system. Yeah, it's practically a meme to hate on it at this point, but so many people just want straight quick play and matchups while training. I don't know completely how the floor system works and what constitutes a floor up or floor down, but I have fought a wild range in skills on the same floor. I was assigned the 4th floor, then got knocked down to the 3rd floor. Then I went back to the 4th floor and stayed there despite losing a bunch, so yeah, I'm sure things will even out skill-wise as more people play longer when the game comes out, but shit was wild in the beta. Now, what are my thoughts as a Guilty Gear noob and relatively newish fighting game player? Well, the control and feel of the game is definitely stiffer than Street Fighter. The motion input leniency isn't as strong as Street Fighter, so I definitely gotta up my Z input game. The control layout is a bit weird, but didn't take too long to get used to. I guess my main concern for this is longevity. Guilty Gear has always been relatively small within the FGC, the community itself that's already pretty small. And with the lack of crossplay between PC and PlayStation, I'm scared that the player base on both platforms won't be healthy past a year. But only time will tell, as it seems most people love the game. There is some salt from Guilty Gear vets though. I am definitely looking forward to this game and do plan on picking it up. Street Fighter V will still be my main game as I want to focus on getting to silver and eventually gold. But the beta definitely convinced me to pick it up on release. Now hopefully the game works day one though.